For as a result of confusing the real world of nature with mere signs such as money, stocks and bonds, title deeds, and so forth, we are destroying nature. This is a disaster. Time to wake up. For what is reality? Obviously, no one can say. Reality isn't material, that's just an idea. Reality isn't spiritual, that's just an idea. Reality is...
Peace, peace. This is djOHLOW coming to you live from Radio Fairfax here in Fairfax, VA. It's been a minute, man. It's been too long. You know, I usually pre-record my shows on Sundays. But I'm here today. I'm in studio, man. I had to make an appearance, show my face around here. You know what I'm saying? I had to come see my boys over here. We got, starting to my left, we got my man Scene.
Peace. What's good, world? How y'all doing?
What's going on, fam? We got my man Mike Pacheco, MUVE Clothing.
What's up, man? Thanks for having me.
What's going on? And we got my man NaTuRaL E.
Peace. Thanks for having us, O.
And today we're just going to be talking about different things, man. It's kind of like a open forum today, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk about the NAMM show. A lot of people were hitting me up this week talking about that segment that I released last week, you know, the monster segment. And a lot of people were asking why I released it. They were like, what do you have to do with that? You know what I'm saying? Why'd you do a segment on that? And I can tell you the honest truth. One of the main reasons is because when we were walking by and they were talking about the Go DJ, first of all, I want to say thanks to Mike, because you were my camera guy out there, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you popped my cherry that day, man.
Yeah, so me and Mike were walking around, you know, getting different segments, talking to people. And when we got to the Go DJ, they kept saying that it's like a DJ producer based piece of equipment for performance. It's performance based. That's what he kept saying. It's performance based. And I was like, that's what beat conductors are. You know what I'm saying? DJs and producers, but it's performance based. It's all about the performance. So I had to check it out. I had to see what it's all about. And shouts out to Doc. She couldn't be here. Dr. Barbara, but she's always asking like, what's the role of a DJ? You were at that show actually, Seen.
Yep.
But she was asking what's the role of a DJ, and I just wanted to bring it all together and just show people where it's at. You know what I'm saying? And Mike saw it, man. You saw it firsthand, man.
Yeah.
That was like a crazy thing, right? That little thing.
Yeah, I mean,
the Go DJ.
Yeah, everything there that was amazing, man. Just to see all the new equipment and everybody's trying to show it off, because they're selling it, basically. They're selling the product. So it's just, I like that whole setup, man. It was definitely like a Disneyland for musicians, man, definitely.
It is, man. You went last year.
Yes, I did. It was amazing. It was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had. Never been to California before. Met a lot of interesting people.
I want to go next year.
Yeah, you got to go with us next year, man.
We should all go.
There's one in Germany too, man. We might have to meet you out in Germany.
Please,
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
man,
yeah.
Wow.
I think is Munich, Germany?
Oh, yeah.
Munich, right.
Germany.
I think it's in Munich. I think that's where it's at, man, in Germany. I'm not sure.
That'll be 3 hours away from me.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what I'm saying. We might have to meet you out there, man.
Hour and a half train ride.
I don't know if they're gonna give me a passport though. That's the only problem, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get that situated first, man. Speaking of which, man. All right, so Mike, back to NAMM, man.
Yeah.
I want to know, you guys are all artists. You know what I'm saying? You guys really don't even care about music like that. I mean, you guys obviously you care, but no, I'm saying you guys care about music. But what I'm trying to say is like you guys don't really care about the equipment like that. As long as you get good music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's about
But just being
being there, I mean, I could feel, just seeing the musicians and being around musicians a lot. I kind of, I have appreciation for what their equipment means to them, and seeing it the way they had it presented there.
It's like your paintbrush, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And you could just see people. And I was filming, so I was filming and taking photos, and so I had to capture the moment, right? And I could see that people are like holding the instruments and they're just getting down, man, and they're just kind of like in the zone, and you could just feel like, you could see it, they're just like loving it, and it's and you could see, and they had people performing, they had live performances, they had signings from all kinds of famous artists, that I mean, people were walking away like saying, I could hear people say, "Oh my God, like I can die today or tomorrow, and I'm good." You know.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it really is
Yeah.
like that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like you said, man. It's like a candy store. You know what I'm saying? For people who are into that culture of the musical equipment, the hardware, the software. I mean, there's so much stuff, man. You know, me and E saw some crazy things last year.
Yes.
And it blew our minds. But then this year, Mike and I saw some things that actually topped some of those things that we saw last year, man.
Futuristic.
Yeah, man. So and that's what it is. Every year there's going to be a new company that comes out with something crazier and crazier. But, you know, kids go crazy for it, man. And that's part of the industry.
Yeah. And I liked it also because it was split up into sections. So they had the, you know, guitar equipment all in one area. Then you had like speakers and DJ equipment in another, and, you know, lighting. And all that, like the smoke that, you know, the smoke for clubs or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of funny seeing it, but I mean, it was cool though.
It's definitely organized right, man.
Oh,
they
yeah,
had that
man.
place organized, man.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm gonna talk about real quick. Shouts out to E, man. He made this this beat for us. This is the original intro. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be playing live beats for us next week, actually, too, right? You're coming in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna talk about that too.
All thanks to the almighty O.
Another thing I want to talk about too is some of your artwork that we had on the show last week. Everyone was asking about the. I don't want to say the name wrong, but it's the Mami Wata.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Mami Wata,
or is it Mama Wati?
Mami Wata.
Mami Wata, right? Yeah.
Mami Wata.
Everybody was asking about that. They were like, "Oh, what's up with that?" Because I don't think we got into that one.
really did.
actually.
No, yeah, we didn't really. It was
but it
just
was
in the
just sitting there in
background.
the back. Yeah, so everybody was
Background.
asking about it. So we're gonna talk about that too. I'm gonna take a quick
Okay.
break, and then we'll be right back. I'm just gonna get into a few PSAs, and we'll be right back. This is On Beat with OHLOW. Peace.
Baby, kiss me.
Peace. This is djOHLOW. I'm gonna be playing VE beats from this point on. Shouts out to VE, one of the members of Natural E's crew, TRN.
Top ramen noodles.
Let people know about TRN, man. You're not only an artist, you're not only a producer, you're not only a MC, you're not only a writer. What else do you do, man? You're not only a drummer.
Well, in the group Top Ramen Noodles, my group consists of Sinistar, who's an MC and a producer, and Vietnamese Express, who's also a
An
producer
MC and a producer.
and an MC.
He tries to front
producer
like
first.
Yeah, but he
I-
tries to front like he doesn't spit, man. But then
That's true. He says some amazing things sometimes that just come out of nowhere, on some realness. He'll just have to come here and do it, man.
yeah, I tried to get him in here a few times and spit, man, but he won't do it. So
Yeah, we got to get them both in here.
Sinner's been in here a few times.
It's been too long since all of TRN has come on your show.
Oh, I know, yeah. I feel you, man.
Looking forward to Sunday
What's Sunday? What are you talking about?
or next Thursday.
Oh, yeah, you talking about after the
Yes.
show. So look, let's just talk about the show real quick, man. You three artists are coming together and collabing on one piece, right?
Yes, sir.
Saturday.
Yeah. And that's going to be at the Beat Conductors event on Saturday, February 22nd.
Yep.
I booked the date and I can't even remember it, man.
If you want to check it out, we'll be at Calypso's.
Yeah, starting at. We'll be there at 8, but I guess show starts at 9.
And are you guys ill? The weather's going to be like ill.
Yeah,
on
it's
Saturday.
beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, so you guys are definitely going to be doing it outside by the lake.
Outside, yeah, we're doing outside.
All right,
so-
cool. And so just fill me in. So what are you guys doing, man?
Well, I don't know. We should let the
Yeah, man. Let
it
him
all out.
know.
All right,
Let him
man,
know,
we're gonna
man.
do a Scene came up with this
unveiling?
idea, and we all kind of came with our pieces together today. We're gonna see where we're gonna put everything, and Scene kind of he had that key piece, man. He had the Abe Lincoln sitting, where he in his seat, but like he's holding like speakers, where he's holding the edge of the chair.
Oh, okay.
So the edge of the chairs are speakers, and then NaTuRaL is gonna like like on the forehead, he's gonna put in the Beat Conductor's logo. Like it's kind of like a
Third eye.
Oh, okay,
Third
okay.
eye, you know.
yeah. So, but it's
That's
got the
what's up.
wings, and it's kind of hard to explain. But the wings gonna come out. They look like horns coming out of his head.
It's the wings coming out of the Crater Records, right?
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
exactly. Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
cool.
that
That's what's
logo,
up,
yeah.
man.
yeah, man. And then on his probably like on the chest area or like underneath Abe's head, we're gonna have like the Beat Conductors in like some graffiti letters, like a throw up, you know, like a quick like bubble letter type fill, but yeah. I mean,
So, it's definitely gonna be
gonna be
around
something
the Beat
different, man.
Conductors theme,
Oh, it's
right?
definitely
Yeah,
Beat
right?
Conductors,
Yeah,
and the overall theme I think is going to be represent the DMV, but
Okay.
it's Honest
for those-
Abe.
My bad. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? It's just Honest Abe nodding his head in approval to a Beat Conductors event.
All right,
You see
that's
what I'm
what's
saying? That's
up.
basically what it is. It's going to be our version of Abe, you know, Abe Lincoln just representing the DMV and everything.
Yeah.
And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. It's not what you think.
And so, what's everybody's part? Like, what's your part gonna be?
I'm gonna focus on really doing. I like doing faces and stuff, so I'm gonna focus on doing the actual like the memorial piece, the face and the hands, kind of, and then
And I'll probably be hitting up the background. We'll probably the background, like the sky in the background, is probably be a mix of all of us. But you know, then E's gonna be handling the that
The
BK
flying crate.
The
flying
flying crate,
crate,
yeah.
with the wings. Yeah.
and then once it's all done, man, we're just gonna like just freak it, you know,
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
rest of the time being,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
freak it. Once we got all the main components part of it, and just tie it all in together and
So it'll be
make it something special.
And you guys are just using regular paint, right? It's not gonna be spray paint or anything.
We're probably
Oh, a little bit.
Work out some
Oh,
spray
okay.
Might be a
okay.
combo.
That's what's up.
yeah, be a
Make it,
mix,
yeah.
a mix of.
Might not want to tell the people over there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what's up, man.
Well, it's not gonna be touching their walls or anything.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be outside too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But again, for those who don't know, this is gonna be on Saturday, February 22nd. It's gonna be at Lake Ann at the Calypso Lounge. You guys are doing a live painting, and it's free. This is all
Yeah,
free.
it's free.
That's right,
It's open
yeah,
to the public, no cover.
Yeah.
And while you guys are painting, actually Count Fifth and
Choppy
Choppy
Chop.
Chop, the producers, are going to be playing live beats off of their equipment, whatever they use. I think Count Fifth uses the machine like you do, Native Instruments machine.
That's one of his weapons.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think he's
Yes.
going to bring that out, though. He's going to bring the machine. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's really up to them. But, my bad. Go ahead, E.
Hosted by The Package.
Hosted by The Package.
Excellent.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. It's gonna be a good night. I know it's gonna be a good night. In my opinion, you know, when these people get together, man, these are like the I was talking to Better today, and these are like the OGs in the area. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids are like they're worrisome kids, man, because they want to get involved with beat conductors, but they're kind of scared because they feel what we're doing is old school. You know what I'm saying? Because we keep it true to the elements. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And kids don't know about that stuff today. They think trap is where it's at. You know what I mean? They think like electro hip hop is where it's at. And that's cool. Like I'm not even knocking that type of music, but a lot of kids are scared to get involved because they think what we're doing is old school. But what we're doing is we're just keeping it real, man. Like music is music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these cats that we roll with, like you said, Theory in The Package, they're G's, man. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Not too many people can mess with them in this area or in other areas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, I know it's gonna be a good night, man. Again, it's Choppy Chop, Count Fifth. I know Better's gonna be there, Impulse is gonna be there, The Package is gonna be there. I'm sure NaTuRaL E and Sinner are gonna spit.
CRN.
Black Indian's gonna be there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all you gotta say is Black Indian, man.
Right.
Like, give him 5 minutes on the mic. That's all you need, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, man.
He's the greatest.
Bi, man, he's a true G, man. You know what I'm saying? That guy, not too
So
many people
much
can
love.
touch him. Yeah, man. That guy's he's something else. He's amazing, man. That's
Mad
all I can
passionate.
say. Very passionate.
True, yeah.
Passion for life, not just hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? I love it, man. Bi is, you know, I'm not, again, L Better. You know what I'm saying? He's my favorite MC, obviously. But Bi, he's I've come to respect him, and he's come to be one of my favorite MCs real fast. You know what I'm saying? Real fast, because he used to tell me, he was like, yo, you know, back in the day, I was crowned the freestyle king. And if somebody says that to you, it's cool. I mean, you know, you can accept it or not. And it's not that I didn't accept it, but he he shows and proves. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
Every time we get together,
At
man.
the last function, man, that freestyle that he kicked,
Oh, at the battle.
man, he went in. Oh, he went in.
Come on, man.
Where I was like, oh.
Yeah, speaking of the last battle, man, so all three of you were actually painting at the last battle, right?
Yeah.
And you guys all did separate pieces,
Yeah,
actually.
everybody had their
Yes.
own, their own panel.
Yeah, and you guys don't have any of the artwork today, right? There's no
Nah,
artwork here?
we don't have it.
Yeah, I should have asked you to bring some artwork in. It's cool. You know, we'll do it
I'll
after.
send you the photos, man. We got photos of it all. So,
All right, cool. I'm gonna ask each of you about that artwork, and if you could send me the photos to that artwork, I'll plug it into the video as well.
okay.
So let's start with E. Talk to me, man. You did the J Dilla tribute.
My piece was a tribute to J Lib, ultimately J Dilla, and big ups to Dilla. Dilla, this is his month,
True.
and if you haven't had your daily dose of Dilla, you go ahead.
If you'd like
turn it
to.
up.
Yeah.
If you'd like to, turn it up. And my piece was a picture of the front cover of Dilla's album Donuts, and a picture of Madlib, Puff and Smoke, and just worked on blending them together. J-Lib is one of the greatest groups of all time. The collaboration of Madlib and JD coming together is an amazing thing, and I wanted to bring that more to light, especially the people who haven't heard them yet. If you'd like to check them out, J-Lib Champion Sound, and everything connected to that.
And where can they find the artwork, though? If they wanted to check out the artwork, is it on the MUVE website?
Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah, the MUVE Facebook.
On the
Clothing,
Facebook?
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Check
cool.
And we'll get it up on the Beat Conductors website as well.
Yeah, I think it's on the Beat Conductor's Instagram,
Okay.
right? I believe it is.
It is.
I think
It
it is
is.
up there. Yeah.
The latest version may not be.
The latest version of what?
Oh,
of the painting?
piece, yes.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, there's a version up there though.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure if people wanted to find it. And then Mike,
Yeah.
what did you do?
Yeah, I started out. I did an evil square, so we got the logo right there, man. I started out just working on that because I've been wanting to do a large one for a while, so I knocked it out, and then after that, I was working on the like a Mandela piece. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You did the Mandela joint. Yeah. Everyone was talking about that too, man.
so I just
What-
kept it real simple, man. It was because he had just passed away, like a day before,
Yeah,
so it was
that
kind of
day.
Yeah, right. It was that same week. It
yeah.
was
So
earlier that
I
week.
was gonna paint something else, but I felt like I'd give it a try, because since it had just happened, I felt like giving homage. So that was the Mandela.
Yeah,
piece,
that was.
man.
Yeah, actually, everyone was talking
Yeah,
about that
homage.
piece too, man. That was an ill piece, man. And then Scene,
Yeah.
you did the DJ Premier.
The DJ Premier,
Yeah.
man. And like I said, I really didn't know what I was stepping into as far as the event, because it was my first real event participating with the Beat Conductors, which was beautiful.
That's
But
what's up, man.
I had just thinking of a producer's battle. I just thought of like what was my favorite producer, man, and then it was I have so many, but Premier was one of the strongest ones
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
Man, he's such a big part of my life coming up. All the Gangstar was like my theme music when I was a youngin'. So
That's what I was about to say. The same
Yeah.
thing. Growing up, Gangstar was always, if it wasn't playing at that very moment, it was gonna be the next CD
True indeed, yeah.
in rotation. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
definitely
There was always a Premier, and not only Gangstar, but Premier had.
Group Home.
Yeah, I mean, besides just his music, he produced for so many people at a certain point
Yep.
Yeah.
in the early '90s that you could
Everybody.
just.
I know everybody did a remix.
Yeah, oh yeah, everyone had
Everybody
the
did a
remix.
remix.
Yeah,
I did a
yeah.
Primo remix.
Yeah, man. I miss Primo, man. He had a few groups that flopped, and everyone said that he was done and this and that. But it's not true, man. It's just that times change, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. And, like I was saying, these kids, man. A lot of these kids, they want to get involved, but they don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, it's just so easy. Just get involved. Just do you,
Just
man.
do it.
Yeah, just do you. That's all you could do, right? Is be you.
Yup.
So yeah, I don't know, man. This is it, man. This is 2014 for you, man. This is the age that we live in. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody's just like stuck on all these ways of living that are kind of like fake, man. You know what I'm saying? Stuck on
Trends,
fake
man.
book. I call it
Trendy.
fake book.
True indeed.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it really is fake book, man. Because something I want to talk about, man, is the fact, and the fact that people just post on Flakebook and they think like that's it. That's
They think that's all they
I've
have,
accomplished
to be
something.
social.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's a wrap. That's the type of stuff I don't get, man. I get a lot of music, and people don't say like, "Yo, oh, peace, what's good, boo, boo, boo. I'm this guy, that guy. You know, I just want you to check out my music." Some people do. Some people say all that. They write a little post and ask you to check out the music, but some people just tag you in an event or in music, and you don't know who they are. You don't know
No
anything
direct
about them. Yeah, nothing
communication.
at all, yo. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I mean, and then, you know, a lot of times I watch the video or I listen to the music or whatever, and it's just trash, man. Like it's the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean? I noticed that the cats that I end up liking, yo, shouts out to Knox. Knox is a beast, man. Knox was here last week, and actually, you know, like Knox and I hooked up online somehow. You know what I'm saying? I found his music, or he sent music. I don't know how it happened, but when I listened to his music, I was like, yo, we got to get this guy in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ill
But
beats.
and he didn't have like a sorry approach.
Yeah.
He was, you know, he was like, yo, oh, peace, what's good, man? I make some music. Here, check it out. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to do something, let's do something. I checked it out. I was like, yo, this is what we got to do. First thing you got to do is come into radio, man. Play these beats for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Sure indeed.
And you saw what happened. I didn't even know what he was going to play last week, actually. You guys were here. You two
Yep.
were here. Mike,
Yep.
you missed it, man. I wish you were here, man. I wanted to...
And I want to say thank you to you two again for that, because
For what?
for bringing him in. I mean, having this venue right
Oh,
here, man.
yeah.
You're bringing great things together, because
Yes.
not only B Knox, he hit me up, and
Oh, that's
hopefully
what's
we'll
up.
be working in the future. You know,
Yeah.
we'll be working in real soon in the future, and also old boy, the man A6.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, he hit me
A6
up
is
too,
a
man. I mean,
beast,
I'm
too.
loving it. I was just like, man, y'all,
Yeah.
let me hear some music, and we'll collab on. We'll make.
Oh, you
something
talking about
beautiful.
A6 or A-Class?
Nah, A6.
You talking about A6 from Face Off?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. From B-More,
Yeah.
yeah. Shouts out to A6.
Yeah.
He's a monster, man. You heard
Yeah.
him before.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of talent in this area, man. You know A6, right, E? Remember A6? He came with the author. They came to the last Cypher.
Yes. They're both part of the same group.
They're part of the Face Off rap battle league out in Baltimore.
I remember the author.
Yeah. A6 is
A6 was sitting next to him in the video.
A6 was the one with that ill ride, man. He's got like the sick ride, man.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah,
car.
they're good kids, man. I, if I could say bad words on air, I'd say a F with them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're cool kids, man. I like them, man. I like them a lot. Yeah, nah, they're cool kids, man.
So the author and A6, they're battle rappers, or they have.
Yeah,
a
they
group?
have they have a league out there, the Face Off Battle League.
Okay.
It's I think there's some more people involved as well. It's A6. I don't even want to say, cause I'm gonna mess up the names, but it's them. It's A6, Arthur, HD, and there's a few other guys that are involved. Yeah, HD was here too. Yeah.
But
Yeah, man.
I guess he's coming up with he's having a project come up. So again, with this great venue that you have here, man, you bringing things together.
Word, that's
You
what's
know,
up, man.
that's-
It's about the
that's
community,
music.
man. You know what I mean? That's what it's really about, man. I mean, we got to do this, man. You know what I'm saying? All three of us have babies.
Yeah.
Natural E, maybe pretty soon, man.
Someone you might not even know about it.
Wow.
But
there's like absolutely no wood in the studio to knock on.
I'm just saying, man, like, you know, our babies need to have something to come up on, man. And that's just my opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
Agreed.
no disrespect to any of
Foundation.
Yeah, no disrespect to any of our elders, but a lot of our elders didn't do it right. They didn't set it up for us, man. Going to work, making money, paying the bills, and that doesn't cut it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like the logo back in the 50s. You know what I'm saying? This is 2014, man. It's a new day, man. There's new things that need to be done. And I'm going to try my hardest, and I'm going to die trying to make sure I can secure whatever I can for my babies, man, because it's very important to me, man.
Yes, sir.
I know you
Paving
feel the
the way.
same. I know you
Definitely,
feel the same.
definitely,
You know what I'm saying? We talked about this in California, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
So you know that's why I do this, man. It's really about the community, man. I respect a lot of artists in the area. I think this area is full of talented musicians and artists and writers and actors, and the only problem is that we don't have outlets out here. That's it. That's what it comes down to, man. We don't have an outlet. So I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back, and we'll talk a little bit more. This is On Beat. Peace.
keeping the First Amendment alive. We are Fairfax County's cable access.
Peace, peace. This is djOHLOW. I'm playing all VE beats. This is actually one of my favorite VE beats right here, man. I think he did a real good job on this beat. Shouts out to VE.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here with NaTuRaL, Mike Pacheco, and Scene. Mike, you don't have like another alias that you go by?
Alias?
Yeah, man.
Were you my alias?
Yeah, I mean,
It's MUVE, man. MUVE is my alias.
so I should say NaTuRaL, Move, and Scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. But everybody know you as Mike
P.
Pacheco. Yeah, Mike P.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, if you're wondering why I played that don't text message while you're driving, it's because every single day I almost get hit by somebody who's text me. I always think it's like somebody like drunk, you know what I'm saying? Because they swerve a lot. People who text, they swerve a lot. So I'm always like, yo, why is this dude drunk at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon? You know what I'm saying? And then when I get up close to them or I pass them, I see that they're texting, man. It kills me. It kills me that in California, they had better traffic than we do here. You know what I'm saying? People in California were telling me that they hate coming to the DC metropolitan area because of the traffic. And I was like, yo, you guys have 12 lanes. What are you talking about, man? This is crazy out here. But you know, like out there, man, the traffic flows, man. You know what I'm saying? They might be doing 35 the whole way, but they keep it moving, man. Over here, you get stuck, you know, doing 7 miles an hour. It's crazy, man.
It gets bad there, man.
We're in Cali?
Yeah.
You lived out there for a while, right?
Yeah, it gets bad.
You know,
depends
the one
what time of day you're driving. I mean, usually it's always bad, but
yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I
I
can't
think
wait.
you were driving at night, I think. So you got.
No, I was driving
get
during the
too
day
bad.
too, man. I got lost a few times, man, in some couple hoods, man. I called my brother. He was like, "Yo, get out of there right now." Remember, I told you too, man. It was in Santa Ana.
Oh, yeah.
I got lost somewhere in Santa Ana, right? And I was trying to find my sister's house. And I called my brother, and he was like, "Where you at?" And I told him, like, the cross streets. And he was like, "Yo, whatever you do, don't get out the car. Just keep driving." I think he said keep driving east. And he was like, "You run back into the 5 or whatever. Get back on there and go south." That's the one thing I do like about this area, man, is that even in the hoods around here, like, people still respect you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it seems like on the West Coast, man, you know, a lot of these kids don't have respect for anybody, man, for anything. There was a lot going on out there. Anyways, man, today I don't want to talk about negative things. There's a lot going on. Shouts out to our people out in Ukraine. There's a lot going on there. Shouts out to our people out in Afghanistan, Iraq, and man, in Syria. I read actually some really crazy articles about some kids that were murdered in Syria. A lot of people murdered in Syria, man, in the past couple years, past year.
Yeah, too many, man.
Yeah, and there's actually too many countries at war right now that have internal wars for me to list them all, man. But, you know, there's places in Africa, in Asia, in South America. All these countries are at war, man. I just want to say peace to all of them and keep your heads up, man. And come to America. You know what I'm saying? Come join us, man. Why not? You know what I'm saying? However you could do it, do it. Your people did it.
Yeah, that's right, man.
This is actually your people's land, yo. Why don't you ever talk about that?
My people's land.
Yeah, man. You know, I got into this big conversation with this woman about the Louisiana Purchase. You know what I'm saying? You guys know about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and how it was the French and the Indians that came together, and they were fighting the British and all this stuff that happened, and then somehow they just sold the land to them and all this stuff. But I was talking to this woman, and she was telling me that about the Native Americans that lived there, that they completely got jerked, and they were supposed to get like a big portion of that land back, but they never did, and it got sold off, and now it's America. You know what I'm saying? So, and then in the future, actually, I think in the 1960s, what happened is that the reservation that they had, people started building. I don't know if they were mining or they were drilling for gas or doing something like that, and the reservation. The water that was going, the river that was going through the reservation actually got contaminated. Yeah, just like what's going on in West Virginia right now, man. But that's because of mining, though.
Man.
It's crazy, man. These corporations, man, they get so many passes. You know what I'm saying? They could do so many things that we could never do. I was actually, when I used to live in Alexandria, I was changing the oil on my man's car. Shouts out to Renee down in Chile. I was changing the oil on his car. And this county official pulled up and said, hey, he started talking to me in Spanish, first of all. And he was like, saying whatever. I was like, yo, I'm not Spanish, bro. You know what I'm saying? Speak English. This is America. You got an official, you know, like little fake suit on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're like an undercover fake agent. I was like, talk to me in English, man. And he's like, oh, yeah, you know, you're not supposed to be changing the oil on your car over here because there's an oceanic law. I was like, what are you talking about? Oceanic law? I know what you're saying. I get it.
Right.
I know what I'm saying? There's a law that says that you can't pour your oil down the drain because it goes into the watershed and it goes into the Potomac and stuff like that. But say it right, bro. And you don't see me pouring. I'm not even under the car yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out, bro. Alexandria is like is a real socialist republic, for real, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my man Raph, yo. We were talking about that too, the Socialist Republic of Fairfax. What do you guys think about that?
I haven't had a chance to really experience it yet. Heard about it, but I haven't experienced it yet.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
do your research, man. This is in my opinion, this is the Socialist Republic of Fairfax. My man Raph's dad just said that. Yeah, that's where I got it from, man. Shouts out to them. But anyways, man, let me get off all this stuff, man. People don't want to hear about this stuff, man. All the emails I get, people are like, yo, shut up, play more music, talk to the guests, man. Nobody wants to hear about this stuff, for real. What do you guys think about Black History Month? Scene, I'm gonna start with you, man.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What I feel about it, man, it's, you know, it's been important for me. It's been important just to, you know, that's where the obvious they try to shed some light on it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's you know, a
who's they?
point.
I want to know who they
I say
are.
the government. You know what I'm saying? The government, the powers that be, they try to give, you know, just guilt kicks in. You see what I'm saying? I think it's like February. Guilt kicks in, and all of a sudden they want to highlight some stuff, man, which also brings out a lot of negativity, you know, a lot of negative stuff, which, you know, back in the day when I was young and in school, man, I mean, it would be Black History Month became a time when we fought.
Fought with who? Where did you go to school? Oh, you went.
I was down there, Newport News,
you
know, Hampton area, man, and I'm not joking. Around that time, man, I mean, it'd be a race fight somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere along the lines, because somebody would say something, and, you know, we would have a chip on our shoulder already.
Yeah.
You know, and we just wild out. But that's not what's important about it. You know what I'm saying? But I had a couple teachers back then that was like, you know, don't fall into just this month. You want to learn about something. You know, it's all year round, man. We did stuff that outside of February. You know, they can't be contained in February. So Black History Month, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, but in my crib, it's, you know, Black History Year every day. You know, I got to find something. You know, I always got to find something. And it's not even like, I don't even want to say just Black History, man. It's just other than American history. What's his story? Because there's always another story.
That's what I was about to ask,
You know
Mike. Why isn't there a Mexican History Month or Mexican American?
Oh, it's coming.
It's
It's
October,
coming.
isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's coming.
It's
Well,
October.
what about
It's
but
October,
in
man.
E? Oh, it is in October.
Yeah.
Why is it October? Is it because it has something to do with
I'm not sure exactly.
Halloween?
What? No.
No, I'm not trying to be funny, man. I'm being serious. Because in Mexico, man, they take Halloween seriously. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like
but
candy
Dia
and
de los
this.
Muertos, that's in
Muertos.
November. That's November.
Oh, it's
1st.
in November.
Yeah,
November 1st. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But it has nothing to do with that.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly why. Good question, man. Good question.
You gotta find. Does it have anything to do with corn?
I don't think so, man. I don't
All
think so. I'll find it.
E. Is there a Irish month?
St. Patty's.
Well,
man.
That's just one
I'm
day.
not completely, or perhaps maybe only partially Irish. I don't have that knowledge at all. Every day is a lovely day for a Guinness.
You're half Irish, half Scottish.
There's a lot of issues in
Oh yeah.
Welsh, Irish,
That's
Scottish,
what's up, man?
English.
You know, I think the bigger point
I'm
though
a
is, man,
fish.
I think the bigger point with America, what they need to, I think they need to get rid of it, the awareness months, because it's something that needs to be taught all year round.
Every day.
There shouldn't be, a month where you want to focus on one group of people, you know, because I think it causes more problems, more animosity than anything, because you got cats wondering like, well, why did I get that month? Why did I? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it shouldn't even be about that. If somebody created something on, you know, the 3rd of April, let's talk about it.
We can celebrate.
You know what I'm saying? Let's celebrate it.
Well, my
let's
question
make it
is, all right, here I got another question
Shoot,
though,
hit
right?
it,
My
hit me.
question is, why is there a prefix to being American? Why am I considered? Why do people look at me and they're like, "Yo, where are you from?"
Yeah.
Like, why can't I be like, well, I'm American? I was born in
Earthling.
I mean, I was born in Bridgeport, Connecticut. That's America, right? So my nationality is American. But then they're like, oh, no, but you know, where are your parents from?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, well, my parents are from Afghanistan. Now I get what you're saying, right? But why you got to be so prejudiced? Why you got to look at me and say something like that? You know what I mean? And then on top of that, why is there such thing as African American? Again, I talked about this before. I don't understand why there's a such thing as African American. Just because you have dark skin, you're African American. Well, what if you're from Trinidad?
Yeah.
And I get that, all right, Africans went, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, why does it have to everything like, why, you know what I mean? And then, like, in your case, in your dad's case,
Yeah.
why is he a Mexican American?
My dad's not Mexican though.
Oh, my bad. Your mom is?
No. Yeah, he's Bolivian.
Oh, Bolivian.
Yeah.
My fault, man.
Yeah,
I'm
from
tripping
Bolivia.
out.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always say Mexico, man. We went through this before, too.
No, that's
But, okay, anyways, whatever. So this really isn't your land. You're right. I mean, it is in a sense, but I thought you guys were Mexican, so I was trying to say, you know, California and
I
everything.
mean,
out there is
California,
really,
Arizona, you know, those areas especially.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
part
all.
of Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that
Mexico.
was
But,
exactly.
Yeah, that was. But I mean, that's, you know, that's why they had the, you know, their wars and stuff. you
Yeah,
know,
but see,
the
but
wars
look,
and all
my
that.
question is, all right, the people that were born there, even when they made the United States, right, there were still Mexicans born there, right? And so they have national rights.
They had issues at first, you know, like
Yeah.
when they
But they
that
still
whole
do,
thing
man. They
happened.
still have issues. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
but now that they're citizens, they're there. You know, obviously
Yeah.
there's racial issues, but
There's a lot of issues in this country, man. I feel bad for this country because, to tell you the truth, man, like overall, when you take all this negative stuff away, you take away the slavery, you take away the
Native Americans.
the
genocide.
all the genocide. You take all that away, the land itself is beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? If the people could learn to live together, and if the government didn't jerk so many people, you know, you brought up a good thing. You said the Native Americans. The Native Americans were jerked so much.
Yeah.
The Native Americans, like the Louisiana Purchase, man, it took them 50 years to get their first payment when they settled out in court. A lot of people say the reason that the Native Americans got jerked for real is because of World War II. Because around World War II, they actually started going to court, and they won a lot of settlements. But then World War II kicked America. You know, I mean, America got involved in World War II, and then all the focus went into building airplanes and bombers and things like that. So they couldn't really pay any of the tribes, and so they had to wait. And I think they waited till the 90s to start paying people out. You know what I'm saying?
Even within the Native American tribal system, man, there's a lot of racism that goes on within the tribes, because there's tribes that aren't recognized. There's tribes that are, you know, they consider not pure or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a council of tribes. So you got to go through these hoops and hooplas and all these things to even get recognized as a tribe. What I'm saying is because there's all these different nations of people that got integrated in with blacks, whites, whatever, and they settled down in their history as that. But then they want them like, oh, we're part of a tribe.
They lost their history.
They lost all of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, I feel it's worse than what slavery. You know what I'm saying? What they had, because they were totally erased and assimilated in the few pockets that are left.
Yeah.
You know, they're in the roughest of shapes.
Roughest, man.
Roughest of shapes,
I read somewhere that a lot of reservations in America have really high percentage of
diabetes,
people, diabetes,
obesity,
alcoholism, drug abuse, things like that. Like all the negative things you hear about it in America. You know what I'm saying? Like the highest rate is usually on the reservations.
Yeah, it's a ghetto. It's a ghetto out in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly. And
that's what's crazy. That's why it doesn't make any sense. It's not supposed to be. That's an oxymoron. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is there a ghetto and there's nothing here? You know,
and that's exactly what it is. There's nothing there. They have no jobs. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no bread.
Yep.
They don't have proper education. They don't have.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
So do you see the parallel there that what happens in inner city youth when there's no school, there's no proper funding or anything like that to give the children any hope?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a downward spiral.
Yeah, the mind suffers, soul suffers.
Yeah, exactly, man. Well, let's get off that negative stuff, man. I just wanted to say peace.
Keep bringing us back,
I know, man.
Bringing us back,
rejuvenate.
You know,
I just the thing is, Mike, is like I just want to shed light, man, because a lot of times we get so caught up in all this BS that we forget about these people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of these people are our friends, man. You know, I have a lot of friends that are caught up in the rat race.
I mean, cut you up, but like, with the if you ever do the drive, like going from the East Coast to the West Coast or vice versa, and when you drive through the Midwest, you run into the Indian reservations and you see them, so we stopped in like Arizona, New Mexico, and like especially Arizona. It was kind of crazy because we stopped at this reservation. It was a casino area, and I had been coming from California, so usually, I was used to being it's pretty much like mostly Mexicans, and when you see people,
California is very segregated, man.
Oh yeah, but
it's weird how segregated.
But
it
anyways,
is.
when we got to Arizona, I noticed like everybody like that was working at like in the restaurant, all that, they were all like Native Americans, and I was like kind of blown away. And it's almost like this hidden gem, that you don't really see Native Americans that often, to tell you the truth, like I don't really. I mean, I see every race out here in DC. We have so many people. It's like a melting pot out here, but you don't really see that many Native Americans.
Well, see, the thing too, Mike, is I think the way we grew up, believing the system and perceiving to think one person is because of the way he looks is why you're saying what you're saying, because I believe there's a lot of Native Americans here, but they don't look like the Washington Redskins symbol. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I mean there are obviously people, that have but I'm talking about like a pure-blooded like Native American.
No, that's
like
what I'm saying. Yeah. No, I mean
100%.
I mean there's 100%. I know. Yeah. There's actually a brother that's on WPFW. Shouts out to WPFW. I can say that. I think he goes by Night Wolf. You know what I'm saying? He's got I don't know what he goes by. I don't want to say that. I forgot what he goes by. But he's got a real cool show, and he always talks about Native Americans, and he talks about a lot of these things that you guys were talking about, like the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? He talks a lot about the settlements and how they're getting jerked even today. It's funny how, like we were saying before, that it took them 50 years to get this money. We're going to get off this, man, because we don't have too much time. But it took them 50 years to get that bread. And then in the 90s, they were smart enough to take that money and build casinos on the reservations.
And then they try to tax them on that. Now they're trying to get taxed.
Because they started banking off these Americans. You know what I'm saying? These alcoholic gamblers.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. They were smart, man. They outsmarted the government. And then the government went back and started taxing them. Yeah, you're right, man. It's crazy. But enough of that, man. Peace to the world, and peace to all the oppressed people in the world, man.
Blessings.
Whatever we can do, please holler at us, man. There's so many ways. You know what I'm saying? A little girl, I read this article in Syria, was killed because she had a Facebook account. But the people who killed her also have a Facebook account. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Like, what are you guys doing? Anyways, February 22nd, man.
Yeah, let's get all the negative in the
February 22nd, Saturday.
Beautiful day.
If you'd like to check us out,
8 o'clock.
come to Calypso's.
To see some painting. Maybe we'll let you touch a spray paint can.
Yes.
Maybe we'll let you touch naturally. I don't know.
Hey, one more time,
Maybe.
man. So you three artists are coming together and doing a collab. You're doing a piece together.
Yes.
Right? You're doing what do you call that? A mural?
Move.
I mean, it's gonna be a collaboration.
Collabo.
It's like it's not a mural because it's not gonna be that big, but it's gonna be on a large panel, large enough. Like 3 foot by 6 foot. And
Oh,
we're just
okay.
gonna, like,
Oh,
paint
3
it
by
up,
6
man.
is pretty big though, man.
So yeah, it'd be
That's a big
nice
panel.
little like mini mural maybe.
I think
so to
it'll be
say.
something
Little
cool that
production, man.
you could pull out and use at every future beat conductors event.
Yeah.
Oh, so
know,
who's gonna keep this thing?
I
don't
think
know.
you should.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
that's
whatever
what's
event.
up, man.
Yes.
I'll definitely keep it, man. Yeah, I'll use it all the time. Actually, Mike made our first banner,
Yeah, the beat
right?
conductors.
The
Yeah,
Beat
yeah,
Conductors banner, man. Right there at the crib, man. He did it with the spray paint, with the can. Did it live right there, man. I should have recorded that and put that out as an episode, man. You know what I'm
It was
saying?
too fast, man. Too fast.
It was
Yeah,
too
yeah.
fast, man. I went inside, it came back out, and it was done, man. Yeah, but that's cool. And then, my bad, E. Back to February 22nd. If you want to let the people know, man, if people wanted to come check you guys out, February 22nd in Reston at Lake Ann, Calypso Lounge. You guys are going to be
There it
doing a
is.
live piece. And
Live
you guys
painting,
are actually
yeah.
doing it outside. 64,
outdoors,
65 degree weather.
So if you just want to come by, take some snapshots, maybe walk inside, check out the music inside, and then come back out, enjoy the weather.
And music will be
Yeah.
provided by Count Fifth, Choppy Chop, DJ, what does he go by? Dark Fader. I wanted to say Idle Hands. Shouts out to Mike, man. He's the one that hooked it up with this spot. Not this Mike, but Mike Weidman. He got us a spot. He goes by Dark Fader. And we're also going to have Grussel. Grussel's coming out to DJ. and it's
Excellent.
hosted by The Package.
The package.
And again, this is free, open to the public. What's going on, man? Give me 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. This guy's trying to come up in here, man, so we got to get out of here. But real quick, man, I'm going to start to my left. Seeing if people wanted to find you online, man,
Again,
how can they find you?
Website, if you'd like to visit us, sceneartstudios.com. IG and Twitter is sceneart1 or Kevin Scene Lewis.
Mike, Move Clothing.
Yeah, check out moveclothing.com or Facebook /Move Clothing.
And Natural E, people wanted to find you online. How can they find you?
At Natural EMC or Facebook.com/Natural EMC.
The one and only.
If you'd like to check us out, come watch us naturally move the scene.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm sure you're going to be spitting too that night, man. I know you got some
If
new
I get a
rhymes for us.
chance,
Yeah,
yes.
you will get a chance, man. If B.I. is coming out, I'm sure he's going to have the mic. He's going to spark a cipher. But our
Beat
time is up, man.
conductors.
This is On Beat with OHLOW. I want to thank everybody for coming out.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Thank
And
you,
I'll
man.
see you guys this weekend.
Peace.
And for everyone else out there in radio world, peace. I'll see y'all next week. You guys will be tuned in next week, so you guys will hear me next week. Everybody on YouTube, I'll see y'all next week, man. Peace.
Keeping the First Amendment alive. We are Fairfax County's cable access and internet radio